Good morning from Hamburg this time. I'm joining a client workshop today and I just arrived here. So I want to take you with me and today share some ideas around artificial intelligence and software engineering and the question whether it makes still sense to start a career in software engineering given all these recent developments. So I will start with this. I still write a lot of code every day, mostly using GitHub Copilot, and I'd say it's making me much more productive than I've ever been, because previously I had to go out to Google whenever I encountered an issue, or even Stack Overflow, and that would just take a long time because it was not as efficient, right? I had to search for the things that mattered for me to solve a particular issue, and then it would take time because the answer never was that specific. And this is also one of the reasons why I made these coding tutorials that you also find on my channel. And you would be surprised to know how often I end up watching my own videos because I forget how to do something. And still, using Copilot or other AI-enabled solutions really made me much more productive in that sense. All right, guys, back from an intense workshop with a new client, and that was great. I really like the energy when people come together and really want to achieve something meaningful and just get heads down, working on something, resolving issues. So that was really fun. So let's continue the discussion around artificial intelligence when it comes to software development. And as I said, I use it a lot. It makes me much more productive in my everyday work. However, there is a downside that I have experienced. So whenever I'm working with frameworks, I'm using Copilot, and I ask it to formulate a solution, more often than not, these solutions are flawed. So they're not entirely wrong, but I have the gut feeling that something's off based on the experience that I have working in the field. So usually I know how to prompt Copilot to give me the correct answer and challenge whenever it comes up with something that I think is wrong. Just finished a great dinner with a friend here. So before I wrap up this day, I want to answer the question whether you should still become a software engineer in 2024. So my short answer is probably not. And the reason being that senior engineers can leverage AI quite a bit given their existing experience, but I think that would be much harder for junior engineers. So I think that's hard. And the other reason being that I see companies already who stopped hiring junior engineers because the output of their existing more senior engineers is much higher. So I think it's going to be tough. And the question whether you can still make money as a new engineer, I don't know. I think it depends, but I probably wouldn't bet my career on it. However, I think this whole discussion neglects a very important point because it only focuses on the commercial aspect of it, and it totally neglects that programming is immensely rewarding and satisfying activity. And I would even do it if I wouldn't get paid for it. So this is something to keep in mind. I would encourage everyone to still do it for that very reason. And it also allows you to learn at your pace because you have the compiler who is great at giving you immediate feedback. And I wouldn't want to miss this. So there's a bell. That's it for today from lovely Hamburg. Thanks for being with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.